first
Are you
language.
broke
You
as a
sound like you have
record?
9
I can
fingers.
tell. You sound
You sound like
Mexican,
you
you
lick
sleepy
windows.
beast.
Sticks of the void tupa.
I'm sorry, what?
Sperdala zankshigishe.
This guy sounds like he
care.
rides a short bus.
Like for real, bro.
Sayadishta
They sound like they
muže.
have no dad.
Sperdala zankniše tvoja stara.
Kurva.
Sperdala. Hey, how about we settle our differences and create a clan?
How about you go down
I'm
south
already in a clan.
towards the Canfield?
Can anybody hear this beach? Because I don't. Look, it's not
Hey,
out.
yo. Come here, I want to talk to you more. Come here, I actually like
Hey,
you.
police! Police!
Alright. Yo, you trying to rob a
Hello?
house?
Sir,
Don't say that out loud.
in the car?
Right. Right, before you say anything, public transit permit, bud.
Sorry?
I said public transit permit. I have one.
Well, I just came to say, like, you know, in future, you know, you never know. But, like, since you're a taxi driver, yeah, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, if you want to go
he's
yell
allowed
at
to
somebody,
park
go
there.
yell at the AAA because he's parked illegally. I know for a fact you don't have public transit permit on that one.
No what?
Public transit permit.
You can park there, but your parking space is up there where your van is, so technically you should move your van, and he's got to park here. There's actually a sign here. See? You can park at this sign.
Yeah, taxi, yeah.
Technically, he should be moving that taxi down. Right, so you move the taxi down here, sir.
I'm not moving my taxi anywhere. It's good where it is.
Sorry?
I'm not moving my taxi anywhere. It's good where it is.
Yeah, but you gotta move it to the parking bay, sir, down the bottom there.
There's no marked parking bays, bud.
Excuse me, sir. What's that sign?
It's not marked on the road. You can put a sign wherever you like. But there has to be corresponding road markings.
You should also get this vest as well. It actually looks
And
nice with the, you know.
And it clearly says taxi, sir.
It does not. It doesn't say taxi anywhere.
So if you don't mind moving your taxi down there,
I'm not
sir,
moving my taxi
that'd
anywhere.
be very helpful.
I'm covered by a public transit permit, bud.
Excuse me. I can get the assistance of the police, sir.
You can call police all you want. They're just gonna tell you the exact same thing.
Help me. Help me, police. It's fine, this, sir. We'll settle it with a parking fine then. Thank you.
No, you won't, because I ain't gonna pay it.
Oh, there you go anyway, sir. Enjoy.
Man,
what douchebags, man?
Yeah, I actually...
Do you want me to kill them? I will kill
Can I
them.
help you, bud?
You're
I'm
illegally
going to kill
parking
him.
there, man. You're on duty. You are unable
Can't
to
hear you, bud. You're gonna have to speak up a bit.
I'm sure.
You're being illegal.
No, I'm not, bud. I'm on a public transit permit.
Man, what
Illegal.
button do I press to speak?
If you'd like me to explain what that means, I'd be happy to.
Yes.
Oh, watch.
Oh, that's wonderful. Who's on his cop right now? Morgan, Malfang, Crispy, Bobby, or Jordan. Right then.
Ow! That's hit and run! Hit and run! Ah! Oh, my legs. Oh, my back. Oh, my hip. Oh, hit and run.
Man, get up.
Don't park here in future.
Hands down, man.
Oh, dude, we need to go rob somebody. Yo, dude, we need to go rob. We need to go rob it.
Fawn, Phil.
Move. Move.
Fucking.
I was getting
Trying to
food.
move.
I love how many
Yo,
people
yo,
just
yo.
walk around Gaval Square with their guns
Come
just
on,
pointed at each other. That's
Fuck.
late night Reborn
Yo,
for you.
let's go. Let's go get a car.
Hey, American idiot. Where do you sell the peaches?
Oh, me, you fuck.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Living the life, you know what I'm saying?
Alrighty then. And there we go again. Someone's driving like a jackass.
What did you say the name was?
My name Asus,
Right.
ASUS, he's coming over.
I need to have a little conversation with you two
What about? How can I help you, sir?
about the errant parking ticket that was issued, and I refused.
Yep, that was me. That was me that issued that ticket, sir. How can I help you?
Alright, so basically, I have a public transit permit which gives me some provisions that normal people do not have. If you do not know what
Yeah,
those
that's fine, sir.
provisions
Could you
are,
could you
you
show
should.
me?
Yes, again, right here.
Could you show me that public transport ticket,
Right here.
please, sir? Could
Yo,
could you show me it, please, sir?
I'm handing it to you now.
Okay.
How do you even show like IDs and driver's license and stuff?
Well, IDs, you can just, you know, you can put it through the window, so to speak.
I don't see it, sir. I'm still waiting first.
It's literally sat there in your hand.
No, it's not, sir. So, basically, if you I mean you have a motor vehicle list like say there's just like MDLs. I mean it's got 4 wheels. You do have a driving license, I'm guessing, but
Right.
that's not for me to check. That's for the police to check, sir. So you would be restricted and you'd be required while in Cavala to park your motor vehicle in a
Right.
reasonable area.
That
Now,
would be the
taking into
case if I didn't
consideration,
have a
sir,
public
no, hold on a
transit
minute,
permit.
sir, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, sir. Hold on a minute. So I was being nice and I was letting you park in that parking bay over there because I do understand that you have a business and your business does involve taxi driving and you do look for clients on the street. So that's why I was letting you park your vehicle in that bay. Now, I asked you more than once, maybe twice or 3 times to move the vehicle to the bay when you refused to do so, and that's why your ticket was issued, sir.
Alright. So, can I explain my side now?
Okay.
Of course you can, sir.
Alright, so with the public transit permit, it allows you to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do with just a regular driver's license. That being,
Okay.
it allows you, in the charge of your duties, to park pretty much wherever you want as long as 3 conditions are met. And if you'd like to join me by my taxi, I can show you how I have met those
I
provisions.
bought a driver's license.
Can perfectly see from here, sir.
Right, so, first condition is it has to be parked
Alright, cool.
as far off the road without being on a public walkway as possible.
Are good to collect.
Well,
So now the
I've
question
complied
is,
with these.
I do believe it's sitting.
where do
It's
you
not
man?
touching the sidewalk. You can actually go check yourself.
Yeah, I was hoping to sell drugs.
Or you can have your buddy check.
Yes, you can
Second
get money
provision.
to get drugs.
There has to be, in the lane in which it is
Where at,
parked,
man?
at least one car width available for cars to pass.
Right. Well, first of all, sir, you're sitting on the inside lane of one side of the road where only one car can pass, sir. So that's why I'm asking
If you want, I can go get another taxi and I can show you how another car could easily pass mine while still remaining in the lane.
What well remaining
Gentlemen,
in the
please,
lane.
sorry to interrupt. Where do you sell peaches?
You have
I
to
need
turn them into schnapps
drugs.
and then you sell them at the bar and grill, bud.
Bar and grill?
Yep, right here.
Yeah.
You're standing right next to
Oh
it.
man, oh man.
Right, so,
Oh,
third provision. It cannot be obstructing any public business, i.e. the bar and grill, Gold Chain Banana, Shack Bargains. They're not being obstructed.
Yeah. But I also
Yeah.
asked you to
As
move
you
it to
can
the
see-
parking base, sir. Sir,
I have met all three provisions, therefore, is perfectly
not.
legal where it sits.
well, I'm just asking you to move it to a parking bay, that's all, which is just actually, I'm letting you use the one on the main street because
And I
know
told
you've
you,
got a business
it's
to
not
run.
a marked parking bay, so I can park finish whatever I want as long as the provisions are met.
Well, sir, you're more than welcome to distract the ticket and actually appeal against the ticket if you like to, sir. That is your prerogative. You'll find that information on the back of your ticket, sir.
Look, I've done it before, the police know I've done it before, they know me, they know what permits I have and what provisions it allows me to take
That's
advantage
fine.
of.
Well, you're more than welcome to head down to the police HQ.
I would just
Speak
rather
to
you
a
guys not.
police officer to-
I'd just rather you guys save yourself the trouble of going to court about this, because I really don't want to have to go to court
Well,
about this.
That's fine, sir. We'll happily go to court.
Well, alright then.
But we have to go on, sir. We are extremely busy, so I wish you a
Just
good
so you
day.
know, I am an attorney
And-
that
and
has
safe
been
journey.
certified by the Bar Association of all this, so. Yeah.
That's fine, sir. Yeah, that's no problem at all.
And, you want to take a wild gander at what my specialization is?
I wouldn't like to, sir, because as I say, I'm extremely busy.
Traffic crime.
But
My specialization is traffic crime.
Wish you have. That's fine, sir. That's fine. But I wish you all the best, okay? And if it comes to court, then I'll see you in court. Have a nice day, sir.
Alright then.
Have a nice day.
Gonna get me a lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. Gonna get me a lawsuit, gonna steal all the fucking money.
Sound resumed. Channel
Hey,
switched.
Jordan.
What?
AAA and I are having a little argument. If you want some good roleplay, you can come over here. I'm basically just sitting in Cavallo Square out in the taxi, and AAA is asking for a cop, so yeah.
That's your taxi that's wanted?
I mean, it's wanted for a badly parked vehicle, which is a traffic ticket he just issued me. So yes, it is my
Get
taxi.
out.
Channel switched.
Here.
Hello, Sergeant. How can I help you today? Why have you just issued me a ticket?
That badly parked vehicle, man.
Well, you can't just issue someone a ticket without saying anything.
£1, man. I told you to give me a ticket.
Yeah, but
We're
you
inside
have
the
to
car.
give them a chance to explain themselves and explain to you what happened and that kind of deal. You can't just go around throwing tickets at
Find me
everybody.
wanted. Find me wanted.
But I literally do not know what happened there. Why is my backpack gone khaki? It should not be fucking khaki. No, I need backpacks. Black cost 10,000. How was I doing? Yeah, I was changing the color of my backpack. Right. Yeah, so apparently you don't need documents to roleplay. Well, I say that situation just now with AAA proves otherwise, because it's pretty much ingrained in people's heads that if you're saying you have a certain document, you need to send it to them on the radio. So if documents aren't required for roleplay, then you should probably tell more than just the police, because the police aren't the only people doing it. Problem being, it's not exactly that unreasonable to ask for a document when someone says that they have a document. Like when they say, oh, I have such and such and such and such from the city, well, then that document should actually exist. But if they're not saying they have a document, then yeah, you can continue to roleplay without, but don't say you have a document that doesn't exist.
Taxi, can you please pull your car over more towards the side of the road, please?
It's literally as far over as you can get without being on the sidewalk.
That's not true. I have a whole footstep here, sir.
What do you mean?
Total bullcrap.
My car is further away than his is away from the curb.
Now, unless you two want to have a civil
Just kidding.
conversation, I say good day to you.
It's called a parking. It's a parking spot, and this man has a parking permit for because he's a taxi. So he's allowed to
It's called a
park here.
public transit permit.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Sorry.
Right, and then if you'd like, I could explain to you the provisions of such a permit, and display to you how I have met those provisions.
I mean, sure. Educate this officer here.
Alright, so, provision 1 of a public transit permit, you have to be pulled as far to the right as you can without being on a public walkway. Public walkway being the sidewalk. As you can see, I have met this provision to the best of my abilities. Second, and Sergeant, you can test this if you like, there needs to be at least one car width for vehicles that are traveling through to pass you. And third, in parking, you cannot obstruct any businesses.
Park your vehicle properly, my man.
Sir,
Sorry?
you're on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
And Sergeant, if you'd like to look, there's actually a camera here by my right wheel that tells me About when I'm as far as I can go.
You're good. I was only kidding with you.
Right, so, Sergeant, if I could get that, badly parked vehicle pardoned from my record since it was, put on illegally.
Would you
Nobody
mind if I
gave
gave
it to
you
you.
a parking ticket?
Parking
Fair
ticket
play,
for a
man.
crime I did not commit? No, sir.
It's only $1.
I don't care how much it is. You can't charge a person for a crime they didn't commit.
It's
It's
50
called a parking
cents.
ticket, my man.
It can be freaking 1 cent for all I care. You can't charge a person for a crime they didn't commit.
I'd give it to you for 0
That's
cents.
wrongful persecution. And you can be sued for that. I'm not paying a ticket.
£0 ticket.
I don't care. I haven't committed any crimes. I've shown you how I haven't committed any crimes. So you can't charge me for crimes I haven't committed.
How about you pay it and I pay you back?
I'm not paying anything, officer.
Have a good day. This is my car now.
Now, if that sergeant had said, "Oh, can you just pay 1,000 for like administrative fees or that kind of thing," I would have been totally fine with that. But he was charging me as if he was charging me for the parking ticket itself. That shit's illegal. I'm not doing that. There wasn't even an attempt there. Yeah, I know I could have handled that differently too, but I'm a stubborn son of a gun, and I don't like being illegally charged for crimes I've proven I did not commit. Also, the public transit permit thing is my way of role-playing out of the whole badly parked vehicle thing. But he acknowledged that that was a thing, and he still charged me. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, so this is right around what late night quote-unquote roleplay looks like on Reborn. And here comes AAA to probably apply another parking ticket. Oh, they kept driving. Wonderful. And he just made a legal lane change because he went into oncoming lanes with no lights or sirens. Not to mention, I am fairly sure he was not on a call. So, yeah. Alright, so that was just a little look into late night roleplay, quote unquote, on Reborn. So links will be in the description as always. I will see you guys next time.